Well, as always, thanks for joining. Today I'm going to just be covering my last weekend of hunting in October. So I ended up waking up Saturday, leaving the house about 3:30 in the morning to drive to the public land that I hunt. It was super foggy, but got there, got all set up. As I was getting set up, there was a pack of coyotes probably about 150 yards away, and they were just going on and on, barking and howling for probably 45 minutes. And was wondering if I was going to even have any deer at all around. And later on in the day, when I got down and walked the road, you could just see the road filled with coyote tracks. It was crazy. Trail cameras had lots of pictures of coyotes on them and a bobcat, as well as a bunch of deer and turkeys. So that was always cool to see, but really hoping those coyotes go away. Also, don't want to keep going on without mentioning our sponsors, so thanks for sponsoring today's video.
Today's video is brought to you by Milkweed. Also brought to you by Paracord. Oh, son of a gun. Where's the end? Seriously. Oh, this is ridiculous. And brought to you by Peanut Butter and Jelly. So good. So good.
So I sat in the tree till about 10 o'clock, then I sneezed and figured that sneeze probably blew anything away. Started packing things up to get down and ended up had a buck, I think it was a 6-pointer, probably within 40 yards of me. I don't know if it was bedded or if it was just walking its way in, but that thing got up and ran off. So I continued to get down, checking trail cameras. I kicked up a couple more does, but really that was about it until about 20 minutes of light left. And then a lone doe came walking in, and she came walking the way I wasn't expecting. And the only spot I thought she was going to pop out was going to be at about 20 yards. Well, she decided to take a different route and ended up walking out. So I guessed her at about 40. She ducked. I think partly it was a high shot. I think she was probably a little closer than that. She was probably at about 35. I used my 40-yard pin, and she ducked. Clean miss, which is good. Ran off out in the field, and I could see wasn't acting like anything. Later got my arrow, nothing on it at all, no fur, no blood, no nothing. So it was a clean miss. But later upon reviewing, ended up finding out it was a really small buck. Had just 2 horns on his left-hand side, and that ear covered it up. I never even saw it. I thought it was just a lone doe, which is really what I was kind of shooting for. So, but it was a clean miss. Kind of a bummer for me, but I'd rather it be a clean miss than a hit and not find it. So anyway, and then Sunday I was able to make it out to the chunk of private. I got out early and went and got a quick hunt and saw some does off in the distance, and then decided to get down when it was time to leave and go check some trail cameras. And there I have a trail camera in the back when I have to cross through the horse pasture. Well, of course, in the horse pastures, 3 does. And they were just kind of staring at me down, trying to figure out what the heck was going on. The horses came over, wanted to say hi, hung out for a minute.
I'm out here bow hunting with my buddies here. Let's get in the video, apparently. So let's see.
That was kind of it. So, hoping for some big things in November here. Rut should be kicking in. We've got deer camp where we go for about a week up north. We hunt for several days before gun opener, and then we'll hunt opening day and the day after. So we're hoping for some great times up there, great memories, and some great hunting. So, well, thanks for checking out how my season's been going. I really appreciate it. As always, thanks for sticking around, and we'll see you next time.